My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is May 29, 2023. It is 12:12 a.m. So I just went on Twitter to see what's going on, and there's really nothing, but I grabbed like maybe 16 tweets to share with you. Alright, so there's this one here. The world is healing. We are back to pre-2016 commentary. Forget about this one. I don't plan on discussing it. I don't know the full story. I have an idea, but whatever. Alright, it's this part here. Kate and the killer. My goodness. I think they're having it for... You know what I think? I think a couple weeks ago. No, not weeks. Couple days ago. Charles went on a surprise visit to some flower place or something like that. So apparently on the same day, Kate went to do something, and I think they upset with her for overshadowing him, this kind of thing. Alright, the clown over her face. The gloves are worn thin lately, I've noticed. Testing the market for this potential cash cow. Local too. Don't they do background checks on people? Oh yes, did I bookmark this? I read somewhere the guy that she was meeting here did some sort of a violent thing. I don't know if I put it on the list. And then they're going off with that. Now I remember. Hopefully I bookmark it. Because the list that I have here, it's been there for like a couple days. I just never record anything. I was focusing on my other channel. Okay, so this one remind me, don't they do background checks on people? And I think one of the things that I said, I think they do, but they probably was setting her up for when William ready to divorce her, so they could use so many examples as to why he needs a divorce, this kind of thing. I mean, the people in the UK, I don't know, they stay quiet. They think people are foolish. There's the laugh. If you can't feed the beast eat you. Okay, watch karma unfold like. If this really does continue, the contortions of the derangers are going to be so interesting. Yeah, sure, it won't last long. With Meghan not being seen, there's nothing to write about. I'm sure they'll just make something up. Kate has not been getting the best coverage lately. Me thinks Rose is about to make her entry. I mean, this have been written on the wall forever. Okay, out of all these siblings, Charles is the only one whose children dislike each other and have had a rocky relationship with him for years. He was an absent father, and since Diana died, his only focus has been rehabilitate Camilla's image. Let's stop blaming Meghan for Charles' mistake. Okay, the Rangers, Meghan and her team don't care about what's going on in the palace as long as they left alone. If you're concerned about all of bad press targeting your fave, your best look at the one who include Rose's son in the coronation process. Possession, yes. I didn't watch it, but what I've heard is that all of Camilla's kids were there. She invite people that should not be invited. I mean, Camilla is a whole bunch of mess. You don't hear much about her. You don't hear much about her. Okay, imagine my job to be at the commencement in Minnesota, and the 2023 speaker made a special mention of the inimitable Meghan Markle for supporting refugees to attend the college, said Olaf College. Oh, very interesting. There's 39 comment on that. Okay, oh my God. Middleton's company was sending expired cake to people. What? Expired cake? Okay, I ordered a cake for my mom's birthday. Upon my mom received her cake, it was 3 weeks expired. What? The gift card says to Alma and Donald's from Alma and Donald's. How How does it happen? It was obviously for my mother because the cake says, "Happy birthday, Mom." What? We were very disappointed. It was a real mess. Oh my God. Don't they set up how you want things to be written on the Let me leave that alone, because I think her thing is sold. Where was the thing here? They mentioned Meghan. I think it was this. Did you no, not that one. That one. There's 39 comment on this one. Wow. A lovely surprise. I know, right? It was totally unexpected. Warmed my heart. Yep. I keep thinking this is their motto. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, and all the way you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. So they mentioned her in that commencement. Okay, there's definitely proof of this. Amazing. Wow. We'll have screamed. Okay, I almost did, trying to get the speech now because I was spaced out until I heard Meghan Markle. So my recall is sketchy. You should have seen my smile. She makes me proud to be myself and to give a handout without expectation. The mention was totally unexpected. Wow. Okay, that is cool. Making the speaker an honorary squaddy. Yep. Well, she must be a squaddy if she mentioned Meghan. So she must know a lot about Meghan to mention her, because it would be very hard to say something very minimal about Meghan in a positive way if you do not know everything else about her, because she's done so much for so many people and for quite some times, way before Harry, for you not to know so much about her. Okay, I smile so wide, the proud sister I am. She makes peace-loving, kind people very proud. Okay, so cool. Having just been in Minneapolis with a national service organization called Impact, love hearing about Meghan's impact. Service is truly universal. Compassion in action. Nice to hear you were in our neck of the woods. Okay, thanks for sharing. That's awesome. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. All right, so this part was unexpected and within that first tweet. Okay, next tweet. Okay, so this is Omid. Hopefully, the uproar around ITV alleged cover-ups will lead to other offenders in the media industry, particularly those who think they have gotten away with the most stomach-churning of crimes, losing their ring of protection too. Time to put morals over money. That's the thing. I'm saying Harry. Omid had that down pat. I saw it and I wrote about it. Well, not specifically about him, but when I was doing that research thing about journalism, and I put Omid in the category of, moral. Took his job very seriously, even despite the fact that at the time we're bashing Meghan, you could make tons of money, but he never took that bait. So this and that aspect, I may not like everything he writes, okay, but in that aspect alone, he deserves my respect. Omid, that is. All right, because I've heard, some squaddies or no squaddies or whatever, there's some stuff that he writes, some squaddies don't like it, but if you look at that his own perspective, I mean, whatever. Okay, Philip Schofield media colleagues lauded him with praise for his bravery. What about the children? Okay, when does Britain says enough? Stop sex abuse of underage children. No wonder why they want to reduce the age of consent. I mean, I think the minute I started looking into Meghan and the royal family, I think I hit the right note, because if you look at on Pure YTE, some of the things I discuss, like underage, age of consent, all of this, no wonder why they demonetize my channel, because it speaks the truth of all the BS that's going on over there. My goodness. And actually today is the day where I'm supposed to, how do you call this, what's the term, appeal the thing, and I can't even submit it. Sometimes when you are in your own little bubble, okay, these things don't distract you, don't phase you that much. It could be very upsetting knowing that you didn't do anything wrong. You still stay within their boundary of rule and regulation, but if you go into the space that they want you to be, to be in, you go crazy. So I just ignore it, and I have this channel. So far I'm putting my thing. Just wait until another time to submit. I think at the end of the summer they changed the thing. Whatever. All right, then Wooten deserve to be the next. Okay, my DMs are open for this type of tea. Do tell. I guess I'm still having trouble understanding what the issue was. The younger man was a legal age. Okay, I'll go into that. How old was he? I don't know. Okay, oh, what's stopping you from reporting the news, sir? That's Omid. Okay, tell it, Omid. Okay, exactly this. 1000% be on time. Okay, so let's go into this. How old was he? The issue is your diddler apologist, Tina. Okay, who's that? What the hell does that even mean? Okay, he groomed that young man since he was 12. What? Since he was 12, he deserved every backlash he's getting now. What in the name? Since the kid was 12? How old is that guy? I mean, the squad always tell me that this guy usually speak negative of Meghan, but the clips that I usually get of him don't really seem like he's bashing Meghan. So I never have any ill feeling toward him. But this part alone, my God, since he was 12, what the F? Go read the story. He met the boy age 10. Oh my God, it's even younger. What? Go read the story. He met the boy age 10 and helped him get a job with ITV, and then had an affair with him. That's grooming like over 30 years older than the young lad. Stop giving excuses for him. Plus he lied about the whole thing. What in the name? Since he was 10? So when was he working there? This is disgusting. Abuse of power. The young man was 11 when they met and 16 when PS got him the job at ITV. Okay, so he met him at 11, 16. Oh my God, I believe it's because PS groomed him from the age of 12. My goodness. Wow, he met the kid when he was preteen at a stage school Schofield was involved in. He started following the kid on Twitter just after he passed his 15th birthday. It progressed. Hope that helped. What in the name? Shit. Look at the face. What in the name? Just look at the face. Okay? This is like a freaking baby. Shit. Wow. Is it really about having an affair with a younger man, or is it for denial and lies? Schofield meet the boy. Okay, Schofield met the boy when he was 12 years old, then started following him on Twitter when he was 15. If you can't see the problem, then I really don't know what. Okay, let me leave this alone. Like I said, I was not planning on discussing, but I have a basic understanding. Wow. This is freaking crazy. This guy deserves prison. What's going on? Well, when you look at the upper class in the UK, they all are pedos. So they protect each other because they all doing the same thing. So this is why this guy is not in prison. Okay, next tweet. When the UK royal family never saw the squads. Oh, I shared this in screenshot with you guys on my community board. Okay, when the UK royal family never saw the Sussex Squad coming in their rearview mirror when they started their smear campaign against Meghan. Now there is an ever-growing global squad that they can't handle, control, or steer, and it drives them and their media barons nuts. I love it. I was laughing when I first saw it. Okay, the royal family and their hunting dogs really didn't budget for us. This one is another one. They didn't budget for us. They thought it will be another successful Diana smear campaign when it came to Meghan.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
We fix their business for them. Black women online know how to defend and protect our own. Go sit your ass down somewhere. But they never saw us coming. I mean, like I said this in so many other videos. They were using, I don't know, 1700 tactic. Okay, do the manual work, go hire people to dig dirt onto her past, and if they didn't find dirt, they create the dirt and all of that.
No, we can rely on you for being a great guy. So what an incredible friend you were to Meghan Markle is. Have you guys hung out at all since then?
No, we haven't spoken. She just wrote me a very nice thank you letter, and I framed it, and that was very nice of her to do. She just appreciated that I was honest, but it's so funny that we live in a time where everyone's like, it's such a big deal. I just did the right thing.
Right.
You know, it's okay to I feel like that should be the norm and the status quo, but it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. He told the truth. I think we should all be a little more honest.
Well, thank you for doing the right thing.
Okay, when in fact everything was right in front of her social media. Okay, so I came to find out this was one of the reasons they probably, I don't know who told Meghan to delete her social media page. Okay, because she had about 3 million plus followers on social media, so they knew I mean, these people think evil, so they knew what they were gonna do with Meghan. They didn't want to come out to tell people they don't like her, or they didn't want to tell Meghan they didn't like her, or anything like that. They do their pretending as much as they could, welcome her and all of that, including Harry. They fool Harry too. So she deleted her thing, thinking that thinking that her 3 million plus followers will not know much about her, right? So this is where they think they on the clear. Social media will not know much about her. So they went on their smear campaign, and then little did they know, her followers and non-followers were picking in to see what's going on, and they were doing the work for her, meaning that the negative tabloid that they consistently writing about her, when her friend knows she's not about that, including myself. I was not following her one bit. I know her existence, but not following her one bit. But when you see, I was aware she married Harry, I saw her wedding and everything like that, then I move on, I go about my business. But the consistency of the negative tabloid that keeps on popping up got me thinking, how the hell I never hear a beep about her. I didn't even know she did the UN, none of this, because this was somewhat to her niche. Maybe they did write these out there. For some reason, I didn't come across them. Okay, so the squad knew all of that. Her friend, her true friend from the beginning, okay, knew all of this about her, but they never hear a negative thing. So that got me thinking, why? Okay, come to find out in all of this, go on my Pure White Tea channel, which is demonetized. You could hear the backstory of all of this. Okay, they never saw us coming. They really thought they made Meghan, when it was only because of Meghan that many of us started paying attention. Yeah, that's exactly that. It's because of her I started looking into the royal family, and then I went in deeper. I did my little makeshift research. My goodness, I'm always amazed at the diversity of the Sussex supporters. Okay, I have made friends with people in Scotland, Nigeria, New Zealand, Brazil, India, Canada, people from all over the world, bonded for justice and against the UK media and royal family. That's exactly true. Yep, yes, we are truly a global squad. That remind me, I don't know if I bookmarked this. There's a picture of Guy with Harry, and I was like, I commented on it. I was like, if Guy could speak any human language, the story that he will tell. And I was like, no matter what language he speaks, one of the squad will translate to us. Because the squad are so diverse. Okay, the irony is, like kids code dresses and never care about Harry or Meghan. It was because of the smear campaign I took the time to learn about her and her incredible humanitarian work. It's hard not to be inspired by her. Exactly. I'm telling you, the more they smear their name, the more they open people's eyes. And they still haven't get the memo yet, because so many people who don't care a bit about either Harry, Meghan, the royal family, or anything like that. None of that. Okay? They too busy trying to feed the family, you know, make ends meet and all of that. But they consistently writing unnecessary. But the New York thing, I think, the chase, I think even bring more people to the squad because they don't understand why this was happening. And then when they look, the thing with the squad, when someone hop on Twitter, they have no clue what's going on, and they ask a simple question. Oh my God, the squad flooded them with information. And they said, welcome to the squad group or something like that. Yeah, they're opening people's eyes. Okay, I'm saying this because I came across one tweet that literally says something like that. You know, they had to find out what's going on, and they were amazed to see. I'm paraphrasing now. They were so amazed to see the amount of work, the charitable work that she's been doing, and she inspired her. That particular Twitter. Okay, our memories are long. We come with receipt. We support Sussex charities. Buy brand Meghan's wear. We remember Diana. We celebrate Harry and Meghan. We play the generational game. Our kids will support Archie and Lily. Okay, there's this. Long live the Sussex Squad. Oh my God, they try to break us up. They try, but the squad knows the game. Okay, go all Sussex Squad. Together we stand. Together we fight. Together we will defend them. All right. They have renewed the love of Diana with us, something William will never be able to do. That's for sure. All right. After this, that's it. Okay. What they seem to forget is that our memory is long. I'm thinking of the elephant. We haven't forgotten what they did to Princess Diana, who was involved in her torment, and how they seem to want to revisit it all upon Meghan. We say no, not this time, not this family. Pick on who wears the jewelry hat. They were really blindsided. In the pre-social media age, they could use the tabloid to bully their target, like Diana. Yeah, that's definitely that. Okay, with impunity.
When racism as such, as a philosophy, kicked in, was as a direct reaction to the abolitionist movement. The abolitionist movement driven by some of the leading intellectuals of the day, as well as driven by hundreds of thousands of ordinary people in this kingdom who signed petitions after petitions and presented them to the House of Lords. When the abolition movement really kicked in from the 1780s onwards, the planters had to respond. And so this is where you get the most virulent imagery about brutal, pagan, bestial.
But the media is a powerful force.
Black people in the literature and in the imagery.
Cartoons portraying black people as licentious and depraved began to circulate.
But the media is a powerful force.
The anti-abolitionist Edward Long wrote,
"The lower class women in England are remarkably fond of the blacks. In the course of a few generations more, the English blood will become so contaminated with this mixture as even to reach the middle and then the higher orders of the people. This is a venomous and dangerous ulcer that threatens to disperse its malignancy far and wide until every family catches infection from it."
But the media is a powerful force.
Now they have to deal with pushback like never before, and it's exposing their ineptness. Yep, that is true. Okay, the best people, Odogo Squaddies, love you all. Okay, we love to see it. They never saw us coming. We are the best. A global community with impact and purpose, Sussex Squad. We trample like elephants. There's the thing here. They should take that under advisement. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, I think I did bookmark it regarding the dog. Guy. There's Harry with Guy. Yep, I did. Quote, I love that dog. I can't stop kissing him, petting him. Yes, my intense feeling for Meg spill all over onto anyone or anything she loved has. Look at the dog. Harry always loved animals. Look at that guy. There they are. He knows so much that's going on. He's been with them through thick and thin, through the good time, the bad time, and everything. Look at it. And he knows that. He knows he's being loved. Okay, so there's me here. I want Guy to speak any human's language. We are worldwide. One of us will be able to translate. Guy knows so much secrets. He is so trustworthy. I don't think he would have he would have spilled any tea. Mind blowing. So there's the squad responding. He could literally write the whole book and I'll be the first to buy it. He's been with them from day one, good and bad time. That's definitely it. Okay, I know this is silly, but this makes me happier about his relationship with Doria. They both gain genuine family. Okay, yes, Grandma, she plays a pivotal role in their lives, especially to Archie and Lily, knowing they'll have memories of a grandparents when they grow up. I mean, life is so strange when you think about it. There's Meghan, okay, who was living in Canada, leave everything behind, okay, pack up and literally move to another country to be with Harry and, you know, do the things that they do best, charitable work, right? You would think, you know, the universe had everything set up. And then I remember one thing that crossed my mind once was like, man, every time Miss Doria needs to see the kids, she will have to fly miles away, and she's old and sitting on a plane for that long. And I thought about all of this, but Karma had something different. Okay, look at this. Now they all over here. All she needs to do is hop on anytime she wants. Oh, I want to see the babies. And you look at her on what is it, and Harry and Meghan docuseries, she's pushing Archie in the middle of the house. Okay, so God is good. God is good. If the derangers and the haters and the UK would have left Meghan alone, this will never have happened. Sometimes we need to thank them, okay, because they setting the path, the right path for them without knowing what they're doing. Because the reason I'm saying that, every time they act toward them, the couple, Harry and Meghan, they react. And then because of that, they're always on their toes looking for the best possible path for them, because they will not leave them alone. So each time they the tabloid, the haters, or you know, say something or do something that endangered their life, so they change course, and the right course they always take. When you look at, for instance, the Coronation, Harry did the best possible thing he could do. Okay, Meghan didn't show up, he showed up, fly in, fly out, and he's gone. Okay, so all of this, if they had just kept them off shut or whatever, so in other words, they make their brain consistently thinking. All right, it's not lazy around. I mean, even though I'm not saying it's a good thing, this is not a good thing at all, because their peace of mind is number one. Get the happiness and the love and everything, it's number one. But knowing what we know now, what had happened to Harry's mother, so it keeps their brain consistently thinking. All right, so not to what do you call this? There's a term for it. Not ignore, but to always be on a high alert, not to be, there's a term for it, I can't think of it, but the way the UK media is, it's making them consistently thinking. Because if you don't use your brain all the time, you know, things, you lose certain things. Okay, let's read some more and then that's it. Our guy is so adorable, but how and why were his leg broken? I think he ran away. Well, that's the story. Well, Harry confirmed it. So at first I thought they did something to him, but Harry had said I think he ran away or something. But they probably lied to him in some shape or form, to Harry, I said, because I think I'm telling you, my instinct is always on point. I even debunk Harry's own viewpoint. When Harry, for instance, said when the hate campaign started, and I was like, Harry, sorry, this is not where it started, not with the Australia thing. It started way before that, when all four of them were sitting on the stage, and Meghan was saying something about that women have a voice, they don't need, you know, I'll put the clip, because each time I try to paraphrase it, I don't want to get it wrong.
I think what's interesting is I hear a lot of people saying, when speaking about girls' empowerment, finding and knowing their worth, or women's empowerment as well, you'll often hear people say, well, you're helping women find their voices. And I fundamentally disagree with that, because women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice, they need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen. And I think right now, in the climate that we're seeing with so many campaigns, I mean, with Me Too and Time's Up, there is no better time than to really continue to shine a light on women feeling empowered and people really helping to support them, men included in that. I mean, it makes such a tremendous difference. So, yeah, just I guess we wait a couple months and then we can hit the ground running. But up until then, I'm pretty excited.
All right. It was at that time, but Harry claimed it was during the Australia thing. No, it wasn't that. Okay, they needed a reason to start doing it full blast, but their radar went up on that stage. Okay, on that stage, because knowing what we know now, the way they try to shut women down in the UK, so it started over there. Okay, Meghan let it be known, and I'm glad she did, because all of this play a pivotal role later on and how they make certain decision. Okay, and then to know exactly who Meghan is, because the thing that they're doing with the other women over there, I truly believe the UK, even Charles, probably Camilla too, afraid of Meghan because she doesn't take shit. Camilla could do some of the thing that she's doing over there because I guess she can, and the women over there are not built that way to face this type of toxicity of a woman, of a person. All right, so you look at Princess Diana, for instance. She was trying to be too nice. This is why I said some of the squad said you can't really be nice all the time. Princess Diana was trying to be too nice to her. Okay, and this is why they take advantage of her. So Meghan, when she went over there, she tried to be as nice as possible. Okay, listening to them, but they setting her to failure. But the time that they crossed her path, when she said she's not taking it anymore, that's the lawsuit. Okay, ever since, I think all of them are afraid of him. Well, what's the other one? William got a first hand of what Meghan is all about when he was pointing his finger at her, and she's like, get your finger off my face, and something like that. All right, so you can't be too nice with these people. Your boundary should always be there, and then as soon as they cross it, you put a stop to it. But yeah, I'm telling you, the universe is something. When you think it's going one way and then it give you that 360, phew, you better be ready. Okay, I really don't know, but I believe they're both fine and pull out. Okay, how are Guy and Mama Mia doing? Okay, so we will not know. I mean, if Harry and Meghan don't come out. Okay, let's read what's there. Oh, that's so cute. Love has transitioned into the US with his own home, car, washer, dryer, and Dior. There's a loving eye. His own family, Prince for the people, okay, and the world. Okay, right. And above all, peace and being able to be around people he'll trust. It's difficult to always have to watch your back. This is the thing that I was saying. Okay, you want the peace of mind, but the way the UK is, your mind needs to still be thinking when something happened, you know how to behave. But overall, the peace of mind, the quietness, the tranquility, when you're in your home, you know you are surrounded with love. Okay, you could be yourself. You don't have to pretend. This kind of thing. All right, especially with his little babies. They probably the silly things that probably goes in that house. Harry running after them and Archie. Actually, today, one of the things that I was thinking about, Archie is gonna be one of those mellow. Okay, I don't know, but this is the sense that I was getting, and I'm sharing with you. It's gonna be one of those mellow person, but the person you should be afraid of is Lily. I think Lily is gonna be someone you don't mess with. I don't know why. Okay, she'll be nice when nice needs to be, but she's gonna be a little, yeah, she's gonna set her boundary, and if you cross her, she's gonna be one of those. I mean, I'm not saying Archie is not gonna be like that, but Archie's still gonna be a bit more mellow type of a person who will probably be able to it's no problem, whatever. Okay, but Lily's gonna be the one. Lily's gonna be the one everybody should be afraid of. I don't know, this is the sense that I got. Okay, I'm not a psychic, but that's the sense that I got. I've seen this way before when they released the Harry and Meghan thing, docu-series, part of when they were in the garden. That's where that came to me, when I saw her walking with her little hat, and I was like, oh my God, she's gonna be one people should be afraid of. All right, in a good way though. It's one of those, you cross the line, she's done with you. Okay, and above all, peace and being able to be around people he'd trust. It's difficult to always have to watch your back, what you say to whom, because that might end up in the press. Moreover, having his children around and seeing them happy, knowing they won't be a scapegoat. Yeah, guy is such a sweetie. Okay, that's that. All right, so that's commercial. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next tweet. Alright, so there's this here. You know that thing about children being repelled by Kkkate? Well, it isn't just her. Her Prince William also wears the same repellent. Repellent. Let's see here. 27 seconds. Oh, so that's Kate was holding that child. Who is she holding? I think that's her daughter. Is it? Who is this one? Is that their kids? Except this one who's not. Okay, I don't know. Let's watch.
Prince William, however, loves talking to strangers. He even offers them kisses. But despite being heir to the throne, not everyone wants to be his princess.
Oh my God!
Let's see that again in slow motion.
Oh my
William
God!
is rejected hard. Imagine what it must feel like to reject a kiss from the future King of England. Well,
kids know.
Prince William.
Kids know. Why would he even do that? Okay, because he's a prince. He can be wrong. Kiddo said, "Not on my watch." LOL. This little kid's face. Oh my God. It's like, yak, stay away. Who is the commentator? There's a laugh. William is rejected hard. There's that. There's always a GIF for everything. There's this. Oh my God. This looks scary. Okay, that little girl tried to whack Willie Lake with her lollipop. She wants him out of her face. That's for sure. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I think there's more comment, but let's move on. Okay, so there's this. Haha, I hope this is true. So all of those evil racist island paper people wish on Harry and Meghan return to their favorite royals. Okay, so what is that? There's this West. Royal ripples. Kate and Prince William separate homes spark devious speculation. I think it's all paper, but okay, but it's clear they are not living together for a long time. They meet for the job. All right, where's the date? There's no date. Okay, okay, look at that. I was just checking for the date. What's the date for this article? All right, what date was this written? As much as I do not care for eggs and bones, I do not wish things like that to anyone, especially with children involved. Let bad karma goes to the derangers who are wishing bad things on to lovely people with 2 children. Okay, there's this. Why not? Okay, why not true? When it comes to Meghan and Harry, you believe you believe it despite knowing it false or planted stories. Whatever. Something is brewing over there. Okay, it's not true. And I think squatters shouldn't promote this. Whatever, but something is brewing over there. And we already know they are the mouthpiece over there, so they're easing the other one in. Okay, so that's this one here, and I think the other one, the next tweet after this, is making reference to that. Okay, some tweeted, quote, "Meg, stay indoors. This is too much fun right now." I second that. Okay, was Henbury still Kate's Middleton style to win Prince William? May 28th, that was like yesterday. Rose Henbury copies Kate Middleton to impress Prince William. What the hell? Why would they even write this? So what did she steal? Oh my God. Look at his eyes. Where was she? Let me not ask question. Okay, yo, Camilla out here swinging at every single one of everybody. Damn, she really fought for that position. Okay, Kate style. They're crazy because she's also copying Meghan's style, perhaps for her pegging husband to notice her. Exactly. I agree with you. This is getting good. I mean, why do the side chicks have such a terrible posture though? I know, the body just, it's like a blob. There's no strength within it. It looks like any wind will blow her off. Okay, that is one of the most hideous, ill-fitted outfit ever. She looks just as dirty as Katie, and that one, she's usually more fashionable. I agree. I'm having so much fun with this. Okay, William bought them the same outfit. Oh, what style? They both dress like 1950s mannequins. Okay, we need a research into points of pegging, piquant taste, and women. Both of them have the same posture. Jeez. Okay, let me see. So those must be somewhere. Look at their eyes. Their face is looking forward, but their eyes. But whatever. So Meghan is not. I don't know. I have a. Let me stop. Okay, there's another one making reference to that again. Was still Kate Middleton style to win Prince William. I'm only laughing. Alright, so there's this again. Okay, Kate and Rose were once close friends, but reportedly had a falling out. Rose and Kate then became more distant from one another. All eyes were on William's alleged mistress on the King Charles III coronation. Oh, so that was the coronation. I didn't watch it. Who invited her to stay a thing? Oh my God. Okay, there's the laugh. There's this. Just wow. Okay, those three are a match made for each other. Wait, let's see the outcome. Not beautiful for all. Okay, I'm here to vote for Queen Rose. I mean, like this person said, you know, pretty much it's like there's no moral over there. William married Kate. I mean, I'm not trying to stick for Kate, but when someone is married, that Rosenberry is doing the same thing as Camilla did, and I think she has kids. It's such a mess that this place. Now I see there's no way Meghan will be able to survive over there. Too much mess. Next tweet. There's this here. This is why I started royal watching the drama. Kate Middleton is being punished by the King of England for showing up to a effing flower show. Okay, detail. Meanwhile, this happened over the week. I didn't share it, but it happened. Maybe I did. I don't know. I haven't really recording tweet that much lately because I have so many other tweets that I think right now tweets that coming out was during the chase, right? Yeah. So I have enough set up for you guys. But the thing is that there was a flower show that Charles went. There wasn't that many people for protesting. I think I did share it with you. It probably didn't come live yet. So they claim it was a surprise visit, right? But cameras and everything were there. But apparently Kate was doing something on that same day. So this is why he was somewhat upset about that the other one is overshadowed. Charles is gonna die being overshadowed because throughout his life he's been overshadowing. He has been overshadowed. Alright, the surprise visit, that show, alright, better than Meghan. Also, it's about time that she is made responsible for her own action. I mean, whatever. The only thing I could say, at least she get a taste of her own medicine. The pain that she was inflicting into Meghan. Okay, this is the thing. She knew how these people work. Instead of either, okay, I could understand her. I'm talking about the teaming up with the William to bash on Meghan. Okay, this is the thing, right? Or they pressuring her. But the fact that she knows how these people are, the feeling of being mistreated by the tabloid, if she had stayed out of it and said, do whatever, okay, do whatever, but I don't want to be part of this. Okay, let William and his mouthpiece do their thing, but stay out of it. But she joined. She thinks she was on the right. She think whatever it is that she thought. But this is the thing. This is why I don't feel sorry for her, because she was having fun putting pain onto Meghan. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop over. That's it.
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Okay, King Charles knows William and Kate's popularity is key to the monarchy survival. Okay, maybe it's even really exposing Kkkate and her toxic family so he can finally present his mistress. I mean, from the get-go, I saw a couple things that were happening. It was too unbelievable to be true. And I was like, they're just creating excuses, okay? They plant the excuse, all right, to make Kate look bad. So when William decided it's time for a divorce, okay, and then they could say this is the reason, this, whatever headline they had put on the tabloid. This is the thing. She let them walk all over her. Her dignity left reality the minute she married into the royal family. She was a doormat the minute she married in. Okay, sorrow, prayers is the punishment, the Kkkate, the killer headline in the newspaper, putting all the Middleton business out there. What is it? I think the mother's business either bankrupt or sold. Something is happening to it. I think their last hope for the party business was when they came to the US. Something tell me don't even share it. Don't even share it, because that would be promotion. I didn't bother sharing it because I saw the picture of her and some aisle. I don't know, where was it? Is it Walmart or something like that? I might have discussed it in one, but I don't think I was promoting it without the pictures. Okay, after one speech which could be avoided or cancelled, and during which I had nearly fainted, Willie came backstage laughing. I can't fathom his reaction. Spare. Something as simple as having support before giving a speech is a thing Prince Harry never had until he met Meghan. Yeah. And I remember the first time I came across this image, I remember thinking maybe they discussed something in the hotel and how he could deliver it, and then there he is here, he's practicing it, and Meghan was looking to find ways where he could could tweak certain things. That's what I said, and I still believe it. All right, so let's see. This is from Spare. Solitary life, strange life. I felt lonely, but lonely was better than panicky. I was just beginning to discover a few healthy remedies to my panic, but until I felt sure of them, until I felt on more solid ground, I was leaning on this one decidedly unhealthy remedy: avoidance. I was an agoraphobe, which was nearly impossible given my public role. After one speech which couldn't be avoided or cancelled, and during which I nearly fainted, Willie came up to me backstage laughing. "Harold, look at you. You drench." My goodness, I can't fathom his reaction. Him of all people. He'd been present for my very first panic attack with Kate. We were driving out to a polo match in Gloucestershire and their Range Rover. I was in the back and Willie peered at me in the rear view. He saw me sweating, red face. "You all right, Harold?" No, I wasn't. It was a trip of several hours, and every few miles I wanted to ask him to pull over so I could jump out and try to catch my breath. Wow. There's this. Public speaking is not easy. People you see who does that, people you see who do those things, they have mastered it. But it's usually, it's not easy. That's all I know. K. William is not much of a brother, is he? The victim card is palpable. Really? This is your evidence? What? Let me go into that. Okay, what a small person you are. Yeah, I mean, there's William. I don't think William truly understands his position. He knows that he's gonna be the king, right? And I will assume you will need as many supporters as possible. You had your brother, William had his brother who was there for him at every almost possible things for him, right? But he abused Harry for so much, for so long, where he didn't even appreciate Harry until now that Harry left. I think now I don't know, maybe he still never appreciated because he feel like he's deserving. Maybe he will never appreciate him. If Harry were to go back, all of them will pick up exactly where they left off. They don't learn nothing. They never learn a damn thing. They keep on bouncing, hitting their head on the wall, thinking they will get a different result. But there's Harry there. Okay, Harry here. He knows he wants to change. He tried different things. He tried to be a better human being. I always felt like, the way, never mind. Okay, it's amazing how with a little support from Meghan, Harry now speaks with so much charisma, so naturally, engaging and wonderfully, while the other one feel dry AF. So I was right with that image when I first came across it. It's on PYTE, and I think I have the image on it on that particular video. that when I said it. Okay, his brother is Kane. There's teasing. Then there's this sadism. Sound like he enjoys seeing his brother in a state. Yeah. Like almost all good things happen in his life, after Diana's death, William was raised without any fraternal feeling toward Harry. Yep. Then came his saving grace, his wife Meghan. Okay, one of my favorite picture, as it depicts so much love and respect. Okay, is this why Harry is a victim of his brother taking during the time the three of them share Kkkate? Yeah, there's that. Damn, look at her. She's looking at him. Will only feel good when Harry is in distress or in the grips of negative emotion. If Harry is not accessible, will punish himself through his alleged sex act preferences, humiliate himself by alleged participation in dogging circle. Lots to unpack. Harry should maintain space. Yeah. Bully try us, repugnant being, just like Pa. And the rest of the heartless toxic Windsors. It is a heartless corrupted institution. It has never been a loving supportive family. Once die. Harry lost it all. Yep, I think so too. Sadly, his jealous Pa kept the boys away from the Spencer family. Okay, I remember William making fun of Harry in speech, saying something about his education or lack thereof. There's a different there's one comment I think I was having with somebody where they said something like Kate is highly educated and all of that, and I was saying, yeah, she went to the top school. Yeah, she should have the top education, but did she learn anything? There's a huge difference. There's people who go to certain school where their parents pay things off, and then just to come out just saying that this is their education, this kind of thing. And I think in that comment I said, what club did she open in again? I didn't say it, but I didn't say the name of the club or what the club was, but I asked the question, what club did she have when she was in college? Alright? So they didn't go to learn anything. She went there to chase him. Okay, and the haters wanted to act all. How dare he tell his story? He had to. The cruelty is the point. Will is truly missing empathy chip. Empathy chip. I'm happy Harry found happiness. Okay, funny enough, Harry is way better at public speaking now than William. Yeah, I think they work on it. William is a sadist. Unfortunately, everyone around him will suffer for it, especially Kate and the children. The jokes he makes are always at the expense of someone. The way he waves his flag in George's face said it all. Okay, I don't know what flag. Because I don't follow these people. People keep saying, oh, he's a prince, he's wine, etc. It's like they forget Harry is firstly a human with human emotion. He deserves to be heard, to be loved without the risk of his love being attacked. He deserves support. They ignore him. Meghan didn't. Who wouldn't protect that? Exactly. That's that. Exactly. Yeah, they never really pay any attention to him. So he learned to suppress those type of feeling. And I think until Meghan came along. Yep. Until Meghan came along. And there's that thing, this in the book, that stick with me, where I think they were cooking. Okay. I don't know if it was from the book, or I think it was from the book, Spare. They were cooking, some argument happened, and then Harry said something. And then Meghan left that space, and she left quite some time. When Harry realized she didn't come back, and he went to look for her, when he found her, she was sitting at the edge of a bed. And then the discussion happened where everybody was somewhat calm, and Meghan did not appreciate the way Harry spoke to her. So when Meghan asked Harry, did you ever see something like that, happen in your family or whatever? And Harry said yes. And then Meghan told him straight up, if you want to raise a family with me, don't do that. Okay? And that put the boundary right there. And I'm sure Harry will never do that again. Okay? This is the boundary where sometimes when it happened, tackle it right in the moment. You don't let another one happen again. So I'm assuming she left the space because she was angry, she was upset, so she didn't want to respond back to him when both of them were angry. Then it would be a commotion. So she stepped, calm herself down, and I'm sure eventually she will go back, but she was calming herself down. But when Harry didn't find, she didn't come back, Harry had to go and look for her. So this is the thing here. And this is the same thing Meghan did with the rest of the royal family. She put that boundary. Okay, Harry been asking for that boundary as well for many, many years, but they never respected him.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Okay, they keep crossing the boundary until Meghan came. They crossed that boundary. Right after Coronation, silly me, they finally reached the acceptance stage of grief. Now I see they've deluded themselves into thinking the only reason Prince Harry won't come back to the UK is to maintain a relationship with his kids. It pains them that Harry chose Meghan over UK. Right? I mean, Harry been saying he hated the UK because the way the tabloid is over there. Okay, and he always defending the Brits. Alright, he's saying it's not the Brits who's racist, it's the tabloid. He always made that differentiation. Alright, he always speak positively of the people of the UK, but the tabloid are so loud, the machinery is so loud, it overpowered his voice, but he maintained that same narrative ever since. Okay, all the time, not ever since, all the time, whenever he get the chance. But let's listen to that. You'll be seeing screenshot. I'm sorry. Alright, so YouTube don't bother me. Alright, 52 seconds.
Are you happy? Yes, I'm very, very happy. I'm very at peace. I am in a better place than I've ever been, and I think that probably angers some people, infuriates others, because just by the nature of me leaving, I'm sure some people always thought that Meghan would leave, right? I don't think they ever thought that I would leave as well. But just by leaving, it's embarrassing for some people. As I said, it wasn't something that I would have necessarily chosen at the time, but you know, I own my story, and I own the results. But I've got 2 beautiful kids and an amazing wife. Like, the happiness in my family now, I have never felt anywhere else before.
Wow, that's powerful. I never seen this interview. I think that was the interview he gave in the UK, for the UK, but he's done other interviews in the US regarding the Spare, the book. Okay, removing title won't remove her from the top of the pyramid. The only thing that will reclassify her is to remove her from her husband, and the society has been working diligently, though unsuccessfully, to that end since the day they learned that Harry and Meghan were a couple. I'm telling you, I just share one of her article on my community board. I came across it and I share it on my community board. Where is it? Okay, so that's this here. Only one. It's in the middle of the night, so people didn't come across it yet. So I'm sure they'll see it later on. That's that one. The KRS Lock Royal Suitor. All right, her article regarding the pyramid. She's spot on. Okay, I'll go into that in a few. So this video is gonna be two. Let's pause. It's gonna be two videos because I think I'm gonna spend some time on this one. Okay, what is he coming back to? It looks like they miss him as the scapegoat for Charles and William. They are delusional and deranged. He is happy with his current situation, which includes his wife and 2 children. And this is the thing that I'm saying. They force him to make the right decision for himself because he's so used to being in the institution. And then they attack them, his wife and all of this. So they force him to make a choice that he will not necessarily make, but it was the right choice for him because the environment that he was in is full of toxicity. So removing himself from over there, be with his little family, and surround himself with people who understand your situation, who will be truthful to you and all of that. So that's one of the examples right there. Okay, 26 seconds.
A large part of it for the family, but also the British press and numerous other people, is like, he's changed. She must be a witch. He's changed. As opposed to, yeah, I did change. And I'm really glad I changed. Because rather than getting drunk, falling out of clubs, taking drugs, I'd now found the love of my life. And I now have the opportunity to start a family with her. A large part of it.
What is it? I did a video. I think it's one of those presenters was talking about Harry and he needs to come back and all of that, and I'm like, come back to what? And I made a video showing pictures of him being drunk at the club and all of this. So there's that here. I wish I had come across this at the time. Exactly. They will never get over it, I'm afraid. It's the nature of the UK beast. Grief stage. Yes, grief around his leaving. They always bounce between denial that he's not coming back and anger that he left. But the thing is that they never appreciate him. If he even go back, they still won't appreciate him. They will pick up exactly where he left off. You would have thought that they want him back. They will be nice. Okay, especially what is it? I think the Coronation as well. But mostly the Queen's funeral. It's been a while now, but you would have thought that they will be somewhat different, but they pick up exactly where they left off. So what's the point? He told them with his words and action that he will always choose the family he's willing and lovingly create over the one who has scapegoated and abused him his whole life. Easy choice if you ask me. 100%. Oh, okay, let's go into that. All right, so from this point on, this is a new video. Let's do a prayer in between. Oops, I closed that. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for I spelled it wrong. Safety is coming to me. Safety and prosperity. Okay, Lord, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far from me. All right, let's pick this one. Okay, Lord, thank you for my beautiful family. Oh, wow. And that's Harry was talking about his little family. It worries me that I cannot protect them from all of the evil in the world. I am on my knees asking for your help. Please watch over my family today when they step out the front door. Send an angel to guide them home safely and avoid any harm they may face. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this is good. Alright, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna stop this video, but I'm gonna pick up here. Okay, and this like right there.
Vanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.